Hey guys, it's Angelo here, and after playing my match with Carl Phillips, you guys wanted me to do what's in the bag, so I decided to do one. If you haven't seen the match with Carl, I'll leave a link in the description for you to go check out the whole playlist. If you have, keep on watching me. So starting off with my wedges, I have the Titleist Vokey SM5s. I have one at a 52 with 8 degrees of bounce, 60 with 4 degrees of bounce, and a 56 with 10 degrees of bounce. And on all my wedges, I have the Golf Pride multi-compound new decade grips, blue, gray, and white. Now moving on to my irons, I have my 9-iron. It's the TaylorMade RSI TP forged. The shaft is the KBS Tour Stiff. The grip is the stock TaylorMade Golf Pride Tour Velvet grip. Looking down at the club, it looks really nice. Even though it is a cavity, it looks more like a muscle back. So it's always a nice look, and it never gets old. So as you can probably see, there's no speed slot on the bottom of the club and no face slots like TaylorMade markets. That's because in the short irons, they don't feel that it's necessary for the best golfer to need that much forgiveness and distance on a shorter iron. So now moving to my long irons, this is my 4-iron. It's still the TaylorMade RSI TPs, but on the bottom you can probably see that there's a speed slot and 2 face slots on the other side of the face. The speed slot is marketed by TaylorMade to increase distance by heating up the face and flexing the club more at impact. And the two face slots here are said to increase forgiveness on the face. So even if you hit it on the toe, it might still go the same distance as if you hit it flush, or if you hit a bit on the heel, it would still go the same distance if you hit it flush. And the shaft and the grip are still the same as my 9-iron. So my putter is the TaylorMade Counterbalance. My head cover is from TPC Las Vegas. It's a TaylorMade Counterbalance Spider Blade. It is 34 inches with a long grip. I really like it. If you stand over it, it's really easy to make a really smooth stroke because there's 2 weights on either side. So right here, this is a heavy weight, and then on this side, it's another weight. So it really allows you to keep the club square and also on plane for your whole swing. Alright, so my driver is the TaylorMade Aero Burner. It's 10.5 degrees, the regular one. It's the Matrix Stiff Flex 50-gram shaft. At address, it looks very forgiving, not intimidating to any golfer. The bottom, as you can see, there's a speed slot here, like the RSI irons. This is all like a rubber insert, so it's basically the same thing. It's said that it will heat the face up and allow the face to flex more, creating more distance. So this is my 3-wood. It's the Aero Burner. Again, it's actually the high lofted 3-wood, which is 16.5 degrees, a degree and a half over what a normal 3-wood is. I actually really like the high loft because it's easier to get the ball in the air, and it's actually way more forgiving than having a regular 3-wood. The shaft is the Matrix 60-gram stiff. At address, this club looks fairly big, which is nice to me, but also shows that it has enough loft to get the ball in the air. And same thing as the RSI irons and my driver, this 3-wood has the speed slot, and you know by now that it heats up the face, allowing for greater distance. So my hybrid is the TaylorMade R11S 2 preferred head. It's actually a pretty old model. Down at address, the club is a bit smaller than most people like, but it does cut through rough a lot easier than most hybrids do nowadays, because hybrids have a way bigger toe, and the sole isn't as rounded on this as this one. So this one is 21 degrees, and it's set at 19.5 because it's set to a lower loft. The shaft is a 65-gram stiff Phenom. It's actually a 3-wood shaft in my hybrid. And my grip is the same Golf Pride Tour Decade multi-compound gray, red, and blue grip. One of the most important tools in my bag are my 2 alignment rods that I use at every tournament. These ones I got from the Northern Junior Championship in Connecticut. It was a great tournament. My golf balls that I use in tournament are either the AJGs or Pro V1s or just regular Pro V1s. I mark my balls 3 different ways or 4 different ways depending on the number. So on number 1, I'll just put a blue line, a blue dot top, and then one blue dot below the number. On a number 3, I'll use a blue line, another blue dot at the top here, but 3 blue dots underneath the 3. And on a 4, I'll use another blue line, another blue dot up here, and then 4 blue dots, 3 underneath and 1 on top of the 4. So now I'll go to my Bushnell. My Bushnell is the Tour V3. It's really important when it comes to selecting my club and finding my yardage on the course. Next are a little putting tool that I like to use now and then. These are the putts, the Dave Peltz putting aids. So you would essentially, it's like a sticky. You stick it on your putter, and then you want to make sure that you're hitting the ball inside of the sweet spot of the putter. And if you miss, if you hit it here or on the edge, the ball's going to miss, and you'll get instant feedback whether or not your stroke is on, and if you're hitting the ball in the proper spot every single time. Next, I have my glove. Can't do anything without my glove. It's a Titleist one, regular glove. I use this a lot. This one a lot. It's my practice glove. In tournaments, I'll typically use a brand new one, depending on what tournament I'm playing. My ball, Pro V1. Now, my tournament ball marker is one from the ocean course at Kiwa Island. I have my initials and my favorite number engraved in the back of it, AG13. My divot tool that I use in tournament is one from the RBC Canadian Open in 2015. It's one of these cool ones that you can flick down and flick out, so that's a neat little trick. I just use standard tees that you can find at any shop. My practice divot tools that I use are ones from my home club, York Downs Golf and Country Club. Now, probably another important tool in my bag is my alignment, my ball alignment mark, and my blue Sharpie. I don't do anything. I can't putt without these. As you can see as you saw in the video, I put a line on my ball, and right away made the next putt on the next screen. So now, I'm wearing one of my Titleist hats, but I typically rotate between 3 or 4. I have a blue one, a white one, an orange one, and a black one. So it just says Pro V1 and FootJoy on the side. I'm not sponsored by Titleist, for anybody that was asking in the video, Carl. My shoes are TaylorMade-Adidas Boost. These are actually pretty new, and they're great shoes. Don't slip at all on the course. My towels that I use are the big beach towels that I'll get from like HAGAs or IJTs. And this one was the most recent HAGA that I played in, was a CJGA at Horseshoe Valley. Now, if I get to my bag, I'll typically go through 3 bags every year. One is my Angelo Giantsopoulos bag that I got from York Downs. So that has the York Downs logo on the side over here. Second is the current bag that I'm using is my CJGA Team West bag. Although this bag is pretty old, it's brought me a lot of luck over the years, so I decided to whip it out for the video. And then in my other Team Canada bag, I have just my other irons, or my old sets. And this bag is also really nice. It has a lot of good pockets, but it's a bit heavy. So thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you want to check out mine and Carl's match, it's going to be on his channel. You can subscribe. It's Carl Phillips. That's his YouTube channel. I'll put a link in the description, and also link to the matches again. And you can also subscribe to me. It's free. It's easy to do. So feel free to do that, and you'll be notified of any other upcoming content that I post. Thanks.